listening to the Backrooms. We're going to the background information of our favorite topics and going obscure. My name is Gabe, and I'm your host. And this is my cat, and he's my co-host.
All right, see ya.
All right, today's topic. Oh, it's just me.
It was the cult of Saturn.
Yeah, it's the cult of Saturn.
Yes.
Now, this one was a very interesting one to do.
Indeed.
I'll say that now. Well, let's talk about it first. That this topic was originally supposed to be satanic Saturn's rings, or also known as Saturn is Hell.
That's going to be the topic for this video.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit, but the issue I was running into when I was trying to write this episode, I think this was second to last that I wrote overall. There's the next episode was the last one I wrote, I think. But I just couldn't find enough information. There just wasn't that much to talk about with this topic. It's more of like a short stories sort of thing that could be used. But here's the interesting thing is that I was just frustrated with this one because I just couldn't find anything to write about, and I was trying like paintings and anything basically, so I was like, whatever, I'll work on this another time. So before I stopped working on it at that night, whichever night I stopped working on it at the time, I changed the title to Cult of Saturn to make it more broad, which I did not realize was this huge rabbit hole that the next day I'd just run into. And it was just so much fun to write. I did want to bring up that a very big help for this episode was a YouTuber named Eodoxia Mysteries, if I remember right.
Shout out to you.
And yeah, I'd love to do a collaboration. He's like our size too. He made a really in-depth video, and probably without his info, we probably wouldn't have gotten that far. But hopefully this was a good one. It was a lot of fun to write, and I'm glad I ran into it out of nowhere. And sorry, my cat just dug his claws into my
Nice voice crack, my boy.
Thanks. It's because my cat dug his claws in my arm. What was I gonna say?
Well, I know what I'm gonna say.
I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just a lot of cool stuff because it connects to some other topics that we've talked about in Going Obscure, like worlds.com. I don't know. It's just interesting. It's our cinematic universe that we're working on.
Yes, of course.
So we're
Going Obscure cinematic universe. Okay, so I'm going to talk about a little bit of the editing here. I haven't done any of it yet. Okay, I'm sorry. I haven't edited it yet. But you may notice there's a difference in the music that played. I'll let Gabe know ahead of time that this was going to happen, but you guys don't know what's coming. Here we go. So, Gabe forced me. He like pinned me to the ground and like was spitting on my face and slapping me, saying, "We got to use these two songs from Etiot." And I was like, "No."
You should explain what that means.
I'm not gonna. Everywhere at the end of time. There. And we're not going to cover it. Goose Boost made a funny comment on our last video that I appreciated about that. But we used two songs from it, okay? And that's all we're going to use. And now I'm going to go on a rant, a really quick rant here about how overrated it is. And I'm going to let Cool Matt do that. It's Cool Matt. Back at it again in the studio. It's Cool Matt back in the studio in the Backrooms to let you guys know that the Caretaker final album is pretty overrated. Well, first off, you got the kids, right? You got the kids. They're because they listen to it on TikTok and the Friday night game, the Guitar Hero clone. They played it. And they listen to the song, and now the whole album is just overshadowed with kids who only know that, they think that that's the only album that he made. And they're like, this is like a piece of art, guys. Guys, this is art. I'll tell you what it is. It's a piece of hot garbage. Not really, but it's overrated, okay? And it's like, it makes me so mad. and I go on the subreddit, the Caretaker subreddit, and it used to be, posts like, okay guys, I listened to it before and it was kind of cool. What are your guys' thoughts on it? And now it's, guys, what song do you think represents his when he was eating a potato? What song do you think represents that? And like, hey guys, I drew my expressions as the album goes on. And it's happy face stage 1, slightly less happy face stage 2, neutral face stage 3, sad face stage 4, spooky face stage 5, and then no face at all stage 6. And it's the same format every time, people. Every time. That's why you gotta not go on the Caretaker subreddit. There was one good post on the subreddit recently where this guy drew a face for every song. That was cool. Mm-hmm. That was great. I sent it to Gabe. Gabe over here thought it was cool too. That's it though. The rest is the same garbage, just rehashed like a mashed potato. When you mash a potato, it's like the same idea is just getting all conglomerated all together and spit out in a different format. It's like, here's my face as the album went on. Like, be quiet, kid. I've seen this post 1,000 times. I don't need to see it again, okay? I don't need to see it again. I'm sick of seeing the same post. And what does it matter which song meant he was eating a potato? It's all up to your own mind, people. It's up to your own mind how you want to perceive the album, okay? It's spooky music, okay? It's old music from the 40s, slowed down with a little bit of reverb and echo and maybe some like muting here and there. And that's it. And then it goes full sound collage and everybody loses their minds.
Mm-hmm.
So why are we still... And all you guys in the comments on the main episode are going to be like, guys, I'm getting flashbacks because they used the music, guys. Calm down, first of all. Calm down.
Yeah.
It's a song. It's a song.
I should preface. Huh? We understand that music can bring out strong emotions.
Yes, I was going to say that.
But this is taking it too far.
Taking it 10 steps too far. I don't need to see another picture of the stage 4 girl in anime style. Okay? I don't need to see that 1,000,000 times. Or the stage 5 dust cloud or whatever it is walking down the stairs. Mm-hmm. I don't need to see that drawn as an anime character 1,000,000 times. And there was furry art in there too. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not going to go into that, but there was, okay? Come on, people. Why is this? Why did it become this? And even Kirby himself, the creator, if you don't know, he changed his appearance. He had long hair before, and he shaved it off so that people wouldn't be like, he's the same guy. Hey, guys, look, it's the Caretaker. There he is. Now he's not the same person. He's under a different thing now. He wants to abandon that altogether. And so should you. That's the end of my rant. It was a long rant.
We use the songs in this episode because they are underrated songs that are just good.
Yeah, well,
as their own thing.
Real Matt's back now. That was weird, wasn't it? Mm. Cool,
yeah,
Matt.
But those
really went off.
The songs we used in this episode, we kind of handpicked, and
yes,
they were good songs in their own right.
There are 2 songs. One of them was Gabe's favorite, a calm piano thing. The other one was the one I picked, which was actually supposed to be on Boulder Smoking a Ciggy. It was an outtake from that. So I figured since it was from that album, which is the one we use, we might as well use it too. And that's all we're going to say about it. And I know all the comments are going to be like, I thought you guys didn't use that. I'm not... Okay, I'm done ranting. I am done ranting.
All right. So, should we talk about the satanic Saturn's rings?
Yes. It's a really short topic.
Yeah, see, the reason that was originally what our topic was supposed to be.
Yeah. See, the reason why I ranted for so long was so that we could get the video up to 10 minutes. Yeah, see, kids, when you want money on YouTube and you want to get ad revenue...
You don't get monetized for these videos.
Shh, they don't know that. If you want to get money on YouTube, then you gotta, like, just ham it up, you know? Keep going to get it to 10 minutes. And as soon as you hit 10 minutes, then you end it.
Yep,
and then,
that's it.
When it gets to 10 minutes, then you talk about what the people clicked for.
Yep.
That's how YouTube works. And that's how this video works. So, Satanic Saturn Rings or Saturn is Hell.
Yeah. The main piece of, like, whatever you want to use, whatever you want to say to talk about this topic is from a Twitter post that's screenshotted, and it's usually posted on, like, Schizo archives.
Isn't it a Reddit post?
I'm sure it is. I don't know. It's either Reddit or Twitter, but either way, it's always posted on Schizo channels.
Yeah, it's cool. It's really interesting, though, to me. Very interesting, because Saturn is Hell. Essentially, if you don't know, people like saw very weird similarities between Saturn and Hell. If you don't know, Hell is like the fiery pit of doom. It's the fiery fist o' pain, right?
If you're not aware.
If you're not aware, it's the fiery fist o' pain. And Saturn.
From SpongeBob.
Yeah, and Saturn. When you hear the noises of Saturn, like from space, you know, like the frequencies.
Yeah.
Like it literally sounds like people shrieking. Like, does it not? It sounds like people shrieking. That's
pretty creepy. It is creepy sound, yeah.
And apparently, there's like firestorms on Saturn, and winds that can get so like wild that are rumored to be Satan's breath, because they're like, oh, I don't know, it's crazy. Yes, it's a gas giant, so it's like all gas, but still, it's like, I don't know. Saturn's always freaked me out. The planet.
Yeah.
I've always been creeped out by it. It's just unsettling. I don't know. Everything about it.
I always kind of liked the planet. That's just me.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool planet, but it's super creepy. And then when I read this post, it just made it even worse. Pretty sure there was more to it than just like the winds and the shrieks. It's like, okay, so say there's heaven, right? There's heaven and hell. Heaven's up here. But heaven's the heaven for the whole universe, right? You got the whole universe and you got the one heaven. But each planet that would, like, let's say have life on it, would have one, this is just a theory I have, would have one planet where, nice voice crack, kid, would have one planet where the people who were bad boys, would go when they die. That for our solar system would be Saturn, where they go there, because going back to episode 3, Biblical Aliens, we talked about the book of Revelation, the final book of the Bible, and which talks about the apocalypse. And it's scary. I will tell you that much. It's scary, but the Bible, the Revelation book, says that at the end, like, the whole universe will go away. You know, it's the apocalypse, right? Everything's gone. And also that hell would be gone too. So therefore, if all the planets are wiped out, and you got, you know, the Saturn is hell, and all the other Saturn planets all over the universe are gone, therefore there is no hell left. This is just a game theory, kids. It's a game theory. From the mind of yours truly. And it's pretty interesting, if I do say so myself.
What I find interesting is the paintings that are associated with the idea of Saturn, and if I remember right, it's in Greek mythology that has a god named Saturn, or something that derives from, that we derive to the planet of Saturn now. And it's a lot of interesting artwork that would be an interesting topic to talk about in short stories, but does not take up another full episode. So maybe I'll return to it eventually.
Are you talking about the painting where, like, Saturn's eating the child?
Yeah, Saturn eating his son. Yep. I know exactly what you're doing.
What I just did.
I know
didn't
exactly
do it right.
the face you're doing, I assume.
It's like, oh, there's going to be gifs of that. Screenshots of that, if we ever make it big. That was not good. People, do not screenshot what I just did.
I swear,
because I'm not holding a person, so it looks like I'm
censor
I'm not
your
gonna
face.
say it's funny, okay? It looks like I'm taking one for the team, if you know what I mean.
Taking one for the team.
Looks like yeah, if you know what I mean. Gabe will see it in the playback. Gabe didn't see it just now. I saw it. I was trying to be him. What?
How about that Joel?
Oh yeah, Joel's a legend.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about the one where Joel was making Yoshi?
Yeah.
And Yoshi's like...
Yeah, he's got the dumb face.
Or something.
Yeah,
that's funny video.
Face.
That's a funny video. I recommend it.
Yeah,
I think it's like 3D, Mario 3D rendering or something weird like that.
Do a live recording of it.
What? Like we recreate it?
Do a live reaction.
Oh.
Live stream of it.
Oh yeah, we live react to Joel horse laughing. He does horse laugh in that video.
Yeah,
and then it has a picture of a horse on the screen.
I don't know if I have much else to say.
Yeah, we started talking about Joel, so therefore you have my theory. Which was it's pretty good.
I don't know. I just like the idea of connecting topics from going obscure to each other.
Yes,
and it's really cool that there was such a big connection between Worlds.com and Cult of Saturn. But as I mentioned during the episode, it is lightly disappointing that the conclusion of the Cult of Saturn is just some guy that wanted to mess with people basically so he could get free labor for his newspaper.
That is
he started a cult so people would make newspaper articles for him for free.
Now boy, is that smart.
And then it went out of control, and then people in 4chan bullied him, so he left.
It's just like Mars Effect.
It. Yeah.
Where the creator of it left. But by left, he died. He died.
Except this guy didn't spend his entire life doing this. He spent maybe like 5 years of his life doing this.
I got floaters in my water.
And at the end, technically, he got more out of it than that guy did from Mars Effect.
They're still in there. I don't know what they
are. Anyway.
Yeah, that's about it for this one. You got my personal theory involving the sub theory that we covered in this Backrooms, and then you have the main episode.
The point of the story is not to fall into people's ideas.
Yeah, you had my caretaker rant.
If you meet some guy on the internet says he has a cult and the only thing you need to do to join the cult is write articles for him, then don't. It's not worth it. At least he didn't do anything sinister.
Yeah.
He just had a bunch of idiots online do things for him that weren't illegal. Except vandalism, I guess. They did spray paint a few walls. That's it.
Yes, they
Anyway, do you want to wrap this one up?
Yes, yes, indeed. Yes and no. I'm just kidding. Yes, I do.
It better last 50 seconds to make it to that 20-minute mark.
Yeah, we gotta get there. Okay. Yeah, we gotta get there. Yeah, we're gonna do the outro. The outro. Yeah. Yes, we are gonna join us next time in the Backrooms when we go back into the background information on
back at
the
Saturn.
Backrooms, people. We will see you guys next week.
Saturn.
See you guys next week. Back on Saturn.
Back on
Saturn
the cult.
on back.
Back on the cult of Saturn.
Back in the cult of Saturn.
Topic.
On the back of Saturn. On the back of Saturn's
topic.
back. On the back of Saturn's
next
back.
Topic.
While he's eating the baby. What?
Next topic. Just a little hint for what's next. We're gonna mention Saturn once again. But
no, we're not. Join us next time in the back.
Yeah, we are.
Back. All right, we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys next week.